General Hospital's bylaw for Thursday, September 28 predict Trina Robinson expresses anger. It looked like Trina and Spencer Gazdai weekend getaway would be postponed, with Ace Gazdai being involved in rescheduling the trip to New York. Spencer became concerned about Ace after Esme mentioned that Ace had some medical problems and needed Spencer to come urgently. Esme was initially extremely supportive of letting Spencer go on a weekend trip with Trina. Esme promised to take good care of Ace in Spencer's absence, but that promise was quickly broken. Of course, Ace only had a mild runny nose, but Esme put the matter seriously. Esme said that Esme couldn't solve this problem on her own. Spencer is then forced to help and apologize to Gina. But in the end, Spencer would insist that no matter what happened, this trip needed to be done. Meanwhile, Curtis Asford rediscovered his sense of fun at the Savoy. Since being shot in the back and having to live life in a wheelchair, Curtis has long lost hope. But after arriving at the Savoy, Curtis regained hope and thought that Curtis had wasted Curtis' life on this time. Curtis was happy to participate in shows at the Savoy with his family, but that moment quickly faded when Selena will appear. Selena is still the same. Selena still wants to stay at the Savoy and host poker games. Selena tried to approach Curtis to talk about it. So Marsha Asford and possibly Stella Henry will try to stop Selena. Also at the Savoy, Molly Lanson Davis encountered Christina Corrento, and Molly appeared extremely uncomfortable. That when Christina mentioned that Andrea Gate had a successful pregnancy and Christina sent her congratulations, J.J. Asford was trying to prevent any confrontation between Christina and Molly, so TJ can quickly drag Molly to another corner of the nightclub. After all the temporary trouble passed, Christina will have another conversation with Blaze. Christina mentioned a new event and it involves fundraising for new programs, which Blaze will gladly participate in, but Blaze wanted to know who was involved in that fundraiser, which confused Christina because Blaze seems to be the first on the list. Oliva Quarterman put Oliva's feelings on Eddie Mann, and that makes Brooklyn Quarterman feel confused. Of course, Oliva's love Eddie or Nat Quarterman. Both of them are still Brooklyn's father. However, Eddie's personality is different from Nat's, and Brooklyn fears that when Nat remembers everything, Nat may eliminate Oliva because he thinks Oliva was unfaithful. Speaking of Eddie, Eddie's feel happy to be able to perform his new song on a majestic stage at the Savoy. Marsha argued that Marsha is grateful that Eddie agreed to perform, but Eddie argued that Eddie is the one who should be grateful to Marshall. Elsewhere, Sasha Gilmore, Willow Corrento, and Drew Kent are all experiencing a series of incidents. Michael Corrento was very worried about all of them. Of course, Michael would also try to make some move to help. Meanwhile, Dante Connery and Sam Mackel tells Harrison Chase the whole truth surrounding the trouble Sasha is facing. Chase learned that Dr. Damon Montague and Cletus Corbin had tried to take Sasha money by jogging Sasha for a long period of time. Cody Bell is also the person waiting for Sasha's next move. Because whether Cody has to go to jail or not depends on the fight between Sasha and her mother-in-law. If Cletus' crime is not exposed, Cody will be guilty of kidnapping Sasha.